All right, well, this man has been there before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before, and maybe it didn't work out for you. But to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nickal. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, it's always good to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. You see, this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city.
Oh, and now he slams him to the ground.
A beautiful single leg takedown, lifted him in the air, and put him down.
Nice judo toss for him there. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Chimaev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Chimaev's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nickal. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Back in the clinch, look for him to hang on his opponent's head, then try to wear at his gas tank.
Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
Need some work, guys.
Keep the pressure going on that.
That was a slick transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, Nickal getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
That lead right hand is nasty. Nice right hand.
Oh, that's how it's done. He blocks the shot and then delivers the straight counter.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, nice judo toss for him.
Take him out here.
Nickal back in full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to attacking here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Good work, guys.
Nickal's right back to the full mount. And now he's got the back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nickal. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Nice transition.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Chimaev's back into full guard. Under 90 seconds to go.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nickal's back in half guard.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
30 seconds to go in round two.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
10 minutes in the books.
Excellent job last round. I really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big takedown.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. And that's the key there where everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hands on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real intelligence in his approach to his ground and pound. And it's truly, truly great to watch. It is unbelievable to watch a guy so skilled in such an important area of fighting.
Close guard.
He passes to half. Now he's going full mount.
Under 3 minutes to go in our 3rd round. Nice positional control here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nickal.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
I need you to get back to guard for me. Move your hips. Come on, elbow.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nickal.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nickal. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Darce choke is in here.
That Darce choke is tight.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Great job right there. I'm proud. That's the way we dominate someone on the ground. This guy, he's ready to be put away.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the outside.
Little judo throw there to take him down. high praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Chimaev's back in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Chimaev's back in full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Oh, in the mount.
Let's go. Get your posture down.
Under a minute to go.
Let's go. You got a minute left.
Attempting a choke now.
He's got it in.
Oh, that's gotta be it. I don't know.
That's in so deep. Oh, my goodness.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, deep breath. Deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Lands a nice jab there. Just out of the range with that right hand.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, and there is another knee. Man, those are doing a lot of damage to his opponent here in this fight. I'd be crying to my Cheerios in the corner by now. Ow. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Great submission defense.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 5. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. And right into side control. Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. In the half guard.
1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got both his oceans in here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight. Side control now.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so